made the attempt one day, and I went up on the train station, jumped on the train, and took my first market tag at the age of 11. And then from there on, I haven't stopped. My whole life was in front of the TV set as a child, and comic books and all, and that's all I'm into, and I never left there. I'm still, till today, I mean, you see, I'm still painting it, you know, and it just becomes more and more. The older I get, the more I go backward in time, and I love it because I'm able to draw it. I feel like I'm able to do it so much better than I was able to do it years ago, and I'm having so much more fun with it today, you know, and I'm getting paid to be able to be a kid. I think the art world was looking for something new back in the 80s, and I kind of fell in that arena where everybody was, other than Warhol at that time, everybody else was like kind of equal on the same level playing field, where we were all just having fun doing our artwork and, you know, exploring by starting to show our work in galleries and everything like that. So it was a fun time in the 80s, you know. And it was beautiful back then because we started off in Holland, you know, and we were painting the streets in broad daylight. The people, the police, nobody had any clue what was going on, what it was about. And I would just stand there and paint walls and whatever. And at the same time, I was showing my work in galleries, and the museums were already interested in it, and I found myself, you know, in museum shows where, you know, I've seen paint next to a Picasso painting. I like to absorb everything to a certain extent, and then I don't look no more, because it just makes me get lost in what I'm doing, you know. So when you first write graffiti, you want to put your name all over the place, and you want people to see it, you know. You really do. You know, that was the whole game. The more you got up, more people saw it, the more famous you got. You know, then it came to the point where more and more people got to know me, more and more got to know me. And that's all good, but there comes that line sometimes where you say, be careful what you wish for. Well, I think it's like anything else. I think it's becoming over-commercialized now, like, you know, from what it started off to be. But, you know, that's like almost with anything in life. You know, it's going to happen, you know, if something catches on. I think the pureness is gone. The mysteriousness about it, like when I was growing up painting. I liked when I went to the train yard and I painted, and nobody knew who I was back then, but they saw my name go by, whether it was the average strap hanger or the other writers. They didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who many of the other writers were either. I love that mysteriousness about it.